tell the difference between real human beings and AI-generated faces? Stick around because I'm about to put you to the test. The reason I'm doing this at all is because according to a peer-reviewed study published last November, the answer is a resounding no. The 610 people they put to the test, on average, thought that AI-generated faces were more real than photos of real people, at least when it came to white faces. And they're not the first. 2 other studies published since 2021 have reached similar conclusions. The term for this phenomenon is called AI hyperrealism, and the implications of this moving forward are unsettling, especially when you consider that the people who were most confident that they were right were most often wrong. With that being said, do you think you'll be able to tell the difference? Well, let's find out. I pulled 16 faces from the exact same database of faces used by the researchers themselves. I controlled for 3 variables that I think may be, at the very least, partially responsible for why people were more likely to pick up on AI-generated faces depicting people of color than Caucasian. Now, 8 are real people, and 8 are AI generated. So get ready to write down your answers as I show you each face. Pause at any time if you need a little extra moment to look at the face. Let's get started with face number 1. So, how did you do? Share how well you think you did in the comments, and let's move on to part 2 for the answers. Can you tell the difference between real human beings and AI-generated faces? Part 2. In part 1, I showed you 16 faces that I handpicked from a database being used by researchers whose results showed that their subjects were more likely to think that AI-generated faces were real than photographs of actual human beings, at least when it came to white faces. Now, if you haven't seen the faces yet, stop watching this clip. Go to part 1, jot down your answers, and then come back. As for everyone else, it's time to find out which of these 16 faces are real. Face number 1 is AI. Face number 2, also AI. Face number 3, AI again, and only 13% of the participants in a 2022 study figured it out. Face number 4 is real. Face number 5 is AI. Face number 6, also AI. Face number 7 is real. Face number 8, much like face number 3, is AI, and again, only 13% of participants in that same study got it right. Face number 9, real. Face number 10, real. Face number 11, real. Face number 12, also real. Face number 13, an AI generation. Face number 14, real. Face number 15, that's AI. And face number 16 is all real. So how did you do? Did you get all of them right? Did you get none of them right? Share what happened in the comments, and keep in mind that I didn't replicate the study to a T, obviously. I only showed you 16 faces, whereas the participants in the study were shown 100 faces, and all of the participants were white Americans, whereas you are from all around the world. I also selected the faces very carefully because many of the non-white AI faces in the study had obvious uncanny valley components. Several of the women had earrings that looked like they were melting off their ears. I also controlled for skin texture and eye asymmetry because AI clearly hasn't mastered the art and charm of replicating these imperfections, which begs the question as to why people in the original study saw perfection as more real than what makes us human. We should be embracing our acne scars. They make us real. I would love to know what impact me removing the more obviously real human and obviously fake from the group made on your results. So again, please share your experience in the comments. I would love to know more. And follow me for more on the latest developments in psychology, dark world of dark triads and toxic personality detection. Learn how to interpret your dreams and upgrade your intuition starting now. And download my free app, link in bio.